Hey, it's Coolio if you don't know. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Hero of Dreams. Last time we went on a bit of an adventure in the fields. We helped out Lana Ranch, got them some rain, got ourselves a shield spell. We helped out Suit Guy and got ourselves the red tunic. And most importantly, at the beginning of the video, we got to meet Zelda and got the Zoro Flipper so we can swim around. This time, we will be going into Season Isle and solve the mysteries therein. And also get slaughtered, despite the fact that we have the red tunic. God dang it, really? We got practically tore apart there, like seriously. And all that for nothing, because that's not where we're going anyway. Oh, by the way, on that screen you kind of want to watch out. Because if the statue sees you, then you'll be teleported to this kind of penalty box type thing. And also, in most cases, you'll be teleported to summer for some reason. But right now, we can't change the season. Actually, this is where we were going. We can't change the seasons because we don't know how yet. We can, however, grip to any dead trees. I'm gonna try to kill everything here. As usual, we want to at least kill everything in a room once to see if it is a killer room, which could lead to a staircase or item drop or something. In this case, looks like no, but it's good to know for sure. Okay. Well, let's see what's up this trunk. Right now, looking like a whole lot of nothing. You know what? I don't want to go here just yet. I want to go south. Oh, come on, really? Hate this mini-boss. At least that was pretty much the easiest incarnation of it. Also, I don't have the hookshot equipped. And I'm not sure what that did, but I assure you it did something. Oh, god dang it. Okay. Apparently I can't learn my lesson. However, that does seem to be it, just another way around here. Now we're going to use the hookshot to get ignored by those frickin' Octoroks on coke. Let's get back over here and can I push this? Yes, okay. That's where I'm supposed to go. Also, it seems that I can go over here. But I don't think this is actually something that will be useful to us right immediately now, so. Now, as usual, I'm kind of worried about my my performance in this dungeon. My original run through, I actually had to draw a map And quite frankly, I still have that map, so if I really need it, I can just um, set it up here and actually follow along. Okay, so this guy here is a jerk. As you can see, he'll occasionally grow spikes, and also when you push him, spikes will grow behind him, making this one of the most obnoxious pushing puzzles I've had to deal with. And guess what? They do it several times in this dungeon, so get ready for that. Now, you might notice that there are a few different features here and there. You're now at Season Isle, land of the four seasons. If you want the golden stone here, you'll need to learn the Song of Seasons. Without it, you won't reach the stone. Very true. So true that I'm going to run through it again. But yes, you'll see that there are blue trees, there are holes, there are flowers, there are mushrooms, all kinds of different obstacles. This will come into play when we really start to get into the whole season mechanic of this dungeon. Alright, so we're gonna hit that. Now that vine is currently withered. We can't climb up it. We can, however, go over here. Now, I don't think there was anything on the other side of this. Is there anything up here? No. Oh, let's keep going then. And here's another one of those obnoxious spike block pushing puzzles. There we go. Oh, come on. Now, it's a pretty simple puzzle, but with just everything coming at you at once, it doesn't make it really artificially hard, because nothing really hurts that much. Pretty much everything is causing between half a heart and 1 heart of damage. So it just delays it, really, for no valid reason. Alright, let's keep on adventuring here. Now we have a ladder here that goes down into a field of mushrooms, but we can't actually walk through those. They're probably toxic or something. We're just gonna go over here and oh, mama! I'm actually going to go ahead and use a super bomb here. Try to cause as much damage as possible. Consider yourselves manhandled, jerks. Now I have to exit the room and come back, so we can press this button. And go over here. Hoot hoot. Young lad, you've become quite a warrior. I've been watching you throughout your quest, and seeing how you've grown. The spirit's alright, you know. It seems that we're already too late anyway. Soon Zelda will fall into the hands of the commander, and he'll force her to give up the Triforce of Wisdom. Kapora Gabora isn't supposed to be this pessimistic. Like, seriously, relax. Link, if you get the Triforce of Courage, you'll be handing the last section to the commander. What will you do then? I think it's the commander that will be handing things over, not me. It's in my blood to save the world, and I will do just that. Brave words. Let's hope they come true. Come a little closer, young lad. I'm going to teach you the Song of the Seasons. Well, that sounds vaguely familiar, doesn't it? That was the Song of Seasons. Play this song with your ocarina while standing on a tree stump anywhere within the isle to change the seasons from spring to summer to autumn to winter. I'll continue to keep watch over you from the skies. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Hoot hoot. And there's no da-da-da-da for this, but we have indeed learned the Song of Seasons. And all we need to do now is step up onto a stump. We don't even need to have the ocarina equipped. Play a little ditty. And the season has changed. It is now summer. And as you've noticed, the little leaflings here at the bottom have kind of shriveled up. So we can now pass through those. So right now I'm going to go ahead and commend MBW Champion for actually managing to create a map like this. Personally, I would have a hard enough time just to come up with a map. And here he is, having come up with 4 maps that overlap each other. And just in my eyes, that's really quite a feat. I commend you. So, let's see. Now, as you can see in autumn, these holes get filled up with leaves. And in winter, there's a whole lot of snow on the ground. Come on over here so you can die. There we go. Just didn't feel like changing to the arrows. So now that this is frozen over, I can get this, which is a key. Oh yes, we have the Scion Shield. Kind of forgot about that. There's also a very nifty thing about the Scion Shield that I will try to demonstrate at some point. I don't think that there is anything else here. As far as I know, there is nothing in that little water area. Then again, I explicitly don't profess to know everything about this game, so you know. So a little point of note, while it is winter, you cannot exit Season Isle. You have to switch it to any other season, and then you just dive down here. And there's not going to be anything there. Oh, dang it. Pay attention, Coolio. Like, how many times have you run into that? I kept running into that in my original run, too. Now, when we come out of this, you'll notice it is now summer. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but I find it kind of weird. Now, in fact, what I think I'm going to do is actually get my map here, which I realize is going to screw up the MIDI here, but deal with it. Let's see, Season Isle. I have to wait for a thing to load, but shouldn't be very long. It shouldn't be very long. There we go. Now let me just take a look here. Okay. I think I know what path I want to take, if I'm able to take it now, anyway. Fortunately, we did get that key, which opens that up. Now, you remember what I said about, oh, I need another key. Oh, boy. Well, let's go for a look, I suppose. Now, where could there be another key? Alright, so I'm kind of fearing that this dungeon is going to take a while and might have a fair amount of quiet time. So I apologize if either one of those is the case. But this is honestly a very confusing dungeon. Na na na. Yeah, switch things over to spring here for the moment. Hey, hey, hey! Actually, let me see. So the biggest problem here is since this is... I'm gonna try fall. Since this is a dungeon map instead of an overworld map, as I've explained several times now, I can't access the internal map function. That alone would make things a lot easier. Right. I can't actually go there because these are in the way. Well, let's go take a look around. Okay. I think we may be able to find something up here. Now, once we get that next key, I think we'll be a little more in business here to actually get stuff done. Now that one is shining blue, which means that we have to reflect magic at it. And the only source of magic are these bullets. There we go. And in this chest, there is indeed a key. Excuse me. Alright, so now that we have that key, we're going to change the season back to summer. So that we can climb this vine here, as the vine will only be alive and strong during the summer. The winter, spring, and summer. Okay. Now, hookshot over there. Oh, nice place for the black darknet to be. Unlock this. Yes, the let's introduce the green Wizrobe, which summons bats ad nauseum ad infinitum, so we kind of want to get rid of it as soon as we can. Now, fortunately, although bats are stronger than geese, we can still kill them in one shot with our magic sword. Now, we've seen this before with the shop on Hyrule Field that was locked, but we don't have anything to do that would unlock that yet, so in the heated season, a path will open when Din's fire is used while standing on the stone surrounded by small trees. So that's pretty much our cue. We have to find something called Din's fire. Alright, so there is a trunk here that we can use. And right now, I think what we're going to do is switch things up to spring so that we can climb down that ladder. So now that the stones down there are flowers, we can just climb down. Ooh, Flame Gleeok. It's just two-headed, so no big deal. And that will earn us... Oh. Once I actually open the chest, it'll earn us a key. So next, we're going to switch over to Autumn. I've always preferred the word autumn over fall. And fall just seems kind of silly. And by saying autumn, then all 6 seasons have 6 letters in their words. Alright, so now that it is autumn, the holes have been filled with leaves, which allows us access to over here. Now, I don't think that there is much that we can do on the water here, especially since we can't go down this waterfall. And this kind of stumped me for a good while, but you can actually climb up this. I thought you could only climb up during the summer, but as it turns out, you can climb up to this cave. Let's get the arrows. Seasons cycle like the sun and the moon, and the seeds of change govern that cycle of that the gods created. They're protected by the Scion tribe. Not only do they protect the Triforce, but they protect the seeds of change. These seeds control the patterns and winds that control the life cycles of the world. The seeds lay rest, but the roots united with the island, making the seasons cycle with the sound of a Scion melody. The power of the isle is strong. It even leaks to a town that makes it autumn all year round. The power of the seeds are not produced by a god, but a power that is stronger than any god. Oku inize oku luona. So that was exposition. Now we gotta deal with a couple of these jerks that sometimes don't show up while they're spawning because of recording. There we go. Now I just have to clean up here. And ta-da! See if there's anything to killing everyone, which there is not. And we come out on the other side of the cave, where we can use our key to open this lock. Can we go down here? Yes. I don't know, maybe it's only during the spring that we can't climb those. I believe this is the southern edge of the map. We cannot leave the Season Isle that way. And we can't climb up that. Because for the same reason that French people can't count to 4, there's a tree in the way. Yep. Anyway. I can say these things, I'm French. No, really. And hey, we're actually back at this area here. Remember this? Let's see if we can load up on rupees. We're almost up to 999. Let's see what this says. In the rainy season, a silver arrow to the map will reveal a key here. Okay, so apparently in the spring there's going to be a myth there, but we need a silver arrow. So pretty much we now know the two items that are going to be in this dungeon, Din's Fire and the silver arrow. Okay, let's get our trusty hammer here. I think that the hammer does pretty much as much damage as the sword. Was our current sword, so. Okay. Now, I thought this was the way to go, but no, we're gonna have to go back a couple of screens. We are on the correct season. It's just a matter of order of operations. Now, try to take care of these guys while they're harmless, because we all know what happened last time. Open this up. And now we can push this button. Now with the button pushed, we can play our little ditty and make it spring. And now that it is spring, oh wait, no. We don't want to be spring, we want it to be summer, my bad. So that the little seedlings here wither away. Come on. Die, everybody. Die, everybody! Die, Dr. Nick. What? I don't think that's how it works. However, here's how things work with a silver arrow. And the sad thing is, we're not even going to have it for that long. I'll explain later. Now we want it to be spring. And yes, you can change items while the tune is playing. So now, the first thing about the silver arrow is that it does do double damage that the normal arrow does. It is also the way to kill Ganon, except for the fact that Ganon is already dead, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. But also we have some special mechs here that will not die unless hit with a silver arrow. Oh, that was nifty, wasn't it? And here we find a key. Okay, so to leave this area, we're gonna need to make it autumn again. Actually, let me just see if there's anything that we can do here while it's winter. Winter, not autumn. I don't think there's gonna be anything, but I just want to see if there is. No, can't do anything there. And no, that's completely blocked off. So yeah, we want to get out of here. We need to make it autumn. And summer. And autumn. Okay. And now we're back here. Go ahead and hook over there so that we don't get intercepted by the toxic super freakout brigade. So now the Pole's voice are no longer just dying. They are dying 2000. It's like the newest, hippest version of dying that there is. Except for the other one. Alright, so now we have the silver arrow, we can hit this meth. And as noted previously, with the normal arrows, that would not work. It's a good thing that the silver arrows are still only 1 rupee a piece. Alright, so now we're going to make it winter. I believe that this is where we're going to be using our key. Yes. Because there is a certain type of tree that kind of withers away to like half of its size during the winter. Okay. Now we want to make it autumn again. And this so that we can leave this area. Because we're going to have to take a different route during the winter. Oops. Making our way through the cave. And we're gonna go back up to here and use the tree. We shall be back for you soon, Mr. the Din's Fire Circle. Oh no! I've been caught! By the dreaded like. What will happen to my shield? I dare not look, but I must. Oh hi! It's still the Scion shield, and we were definitely inside that like for longer than it would take to have our shield eaten. Yes, that's right, the Scion shield cannot be eaten by likes. And that is what I like the most about it. We never have to worry about buying the big shield again. Right, so now these trees have parted. So we can go over here. This becomes climbable. Ow. Oops. And since we've unlocked this, we can reveal the secrets inside this this little area here. And remember here, being here for the spring. I get my boomerang here so I can get that Farah. It's over this way. Over this yonder. Yeah, we already know that. I didn't just come here for nothing, did I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't see the little passage here. Oh, okay. Fight this guy again. Because this guy is a butt. Get over here. There we go. Oops. Wrong tool. And as you can see, we did that for nothing. However, I pretty much just purposely took the wrong path. This is where we need to be. You remember this little islet, right? Well, now that it's winter, we can go back here and discover Din's Fire. And now we have both of the dungeon items for level 7. All right. We've already kind of set the fact that that's not a place that we need to go. And now we need to go back to the trunk, which is a little ways back. And by the way, that's what happens if you get aligned to that statue. And up we go here. Yes, yes, phone. I hear you. I will get to you in the most reasonable delay. But first, it must be summer. My goodness, my phone is kind of blowing up. Alright, so it is summer. We're here at this little circle thing again. Okay, okay. Goodness, phone. And we use Din's Fire to create a bridge. Now one might be wondering why my phone is still going. Well, that's because apparently there's something important going on at some point that has a lot of information. But one may also be wondering where the big key is in all this. The fact is, this dungeon has no big key. It has no big key, no map, and no compass. We've gotten everything that we can get here. We just gotta head off to this little side area where this lovely little bug here of the Scion tribe is going to lead us to the Triforce of Courage.
Hi, Tybug. You Link, yes?
Yep, what's up?
Speak I human not well, but understand must you. Protect golden thingy. Do I from adventurers with greed, me crush them like bug. No need worry. Scion tribe say golden thingy you must have. So Tybug obey. They more power than me. They the ones who protect the moon. But say they bad mistake you make. Hope I you with good overcome badness. Hop on sparkly spaces. They will take you to Thingy World. Hurry, time not much have you, golden thingy.
Okie dokie. My goodness, what's going on? The protector of that Triforce piece may have let you off easy, but we aren't. In fact, we'll be taking those 6 Triforce pieces that you kindly found for us. We can either do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. Which way is it gonna be? Well, since it took me a couple of days to get these pieces, I am not just gonna hand them over to you. Very well, you asked for it. But first, our introduction. We fight for what is right. We fight for the Dark Army, fool. We fight for that one special site. We fight for the Dark Army's ruling of Hyrule. That's kind of a stretch, isn't it? We fight for our commander, soon to be our king. We are the Spirit Rangers. Go, go, Spirit Rangers. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's keep going here. And Link, this is the day that you die. Let's see if you like my traps. No, I don't particularly like them, no. I mean, it's kind of a mean thing to do. I mean, seriously. These hurt. Surely there is a better way than this. That sword ain't gonna work on me, so chill out. Chill out? Ha! I'm just getting fired up. There you go. So I think of your offer to chill out. Now this is getting a little busy, isn't it? You're gonna burn for what you did to my friends. You aren't gonna break through my armor with that weak sword. Oh yeah? What about with my hammer? Oh jeez. Oh mama. There we go. You won't be able to hit me with any of your attacks. Oh yeah? What about your attacks? Now let's try to get rid of these jerks. Oh boy. We're running out of health here. Let me see. Trying to get a good angle here. Dang it! Oh, come on! Let's try to flick that one instead. No, that didn't work. Ugh! Come on, shoot! No, I still don't have the correct angle. Don't know if I can get the right angle with that one. There we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, this might be a death against me here. There we go. However, we have half a heart left. I don't think this is gonna work out. Just saying. I can't believe you defeated my team. Well, you don't stand a chance against me. I know all of the tricks in the book. Yeah. You know what trick I know? Dying. Oh boy. And that puts us all the way back here. Oh, this video is getting a bit long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a shop somewhere, get a full potion again. Then we're going to try that boss again and hopefully get a better result. And before I do that, I'm going to bed because it's like really late. I usually do 3 videos per session, but quite frankly, it's late. I have a headache. I'm going to bed, guys. Hope that's okay, and if it's not, well, that's too bad. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.